He's out there doing busy stuff. And he was up on the roof too. Not on the roof. He was turning out the gutters the other day, and I told him not to. Remember, I think I told you that. I thought that's what he was doing, and he was, because I told him not to get up there while there was nobody out there with him. He didn't do that, did he? He did what he wanted to, because that's what men do, don't they? Mischief. You know what? I think I know what he's doing now. He's cleaning out the clothes dryer. He's sucking all the fluff out of the clothes dryer. So he knows what's going on roundabouts, and so do I. You can tell, can't you, by the sounds what's going on. I think that's what he's doing. Of course, he did mention it one time. Because it hasn't got... Oh, there's parts in there, you know, all the fluff can get down in there. Off the clothes. So he got this tube thing and put it on the end of the vacuum cleaner so he can push it down in there and clean it out properly. Okay, so I'm going to have... I still think it looks a bit weird because it's sort of squarish. I'm going to put something over this because I don't want to leave it like that. I really want to put the calico over the end of it. I know you can, it's up to you. You want to leave yours like that? But I might show you anyway how to do these other things. What do you reckon? I'm going to put that over it because I want it to be that. That's what I'm after, that sort of look. And the green on it made it too dark for me. Excuse me. So I'll put calico over it. You reckon that's what he was doing, people? Yeah, I do. That's okay, he didn't have to get up on the ceiling, didn't have to climb up high to do that. Don't know why we never bought a clothes dryer when the kids were home. Oh, I guess we used to think it was too expensive to run it. Maybe back then it might have been, I don't know, but we use it and it's not. You know, Jeremy uses it nearly every day, especially in the winter time. You know, well, he doesn't use it when it's not. Today, well, because it looks like it's going to rain out there. It's overcast and nasty. And it doesn't. The only thing is, if you put anything in there that's too much acrylic in it or something, it might shrink it. I've had a shirt that I bought, like an undershirt, and it was for, because it was long, I could tuck it down, you know, and put the jumper over the top of it. And now, it's not that wee, but it's wee now. He didn't know. I didn't think of it, you know, so you just got to be careful. They don't actually shrink inways, these things. They shrink the length. They think they shrink lengthways. I've noticed a few things. And anyway, so I like that. Okay. This one here. Now, where's the thing? So I wanted to show you how to do this one, which is not hard. You just got to get yourself bits and pieces together. And this is a very slight thing, I suppose. This one I can put in, couldn't I? I could use that. I could probably even use one of those. Well, it's thick. It doesn't matter because I've got pages and bags and things like that in here. That's a bit thicker piece. Okay, so we need some more of those bits. Should be able to find something without looking too far, I hope. I went through that, didn't I? Yep. I just want a couple of square bits, big enough to use for pages. Okay, so I have this bit with a bear on it. There's a bit of an envelopey thing I've got there. That bit there. This is out of another packet of stuff too, by the way. That's interesting what they're doing. They're getting into the supply of nuts there. Oh, I've got to get back on the... I've got to get back in the shot, haven't I? I'm not even... Oh, dear, oh dear. Sorry about this. I'll find it in here somewhere, the thing that I'll need, won't I? Sure I will. A bit of material, a bit of this and a bit of that. Oh dear. Sorry about that. Oh goodness me, sorry. Oh, I hope I didn't frighten all the little animals. No, I can use half of that, I suppose. No, you can't. No, you can't, Sonya. I just want a couple of pieces that I can stitch in to make a book. They just have to be flat bits. That bit'll do. We'll do something with that. I don't know. More hurry, less speed. Happens all the time to me, doesn't it? I try to find things and then I fiddle around too much. I'm going to cut this off here. The birds. I cut the birds out. Oh, there's one. Look at that. Bird one. I don't know what I'm making this time. Don't ask me. That's straight, reasonably, yes. Righto. So I've got that bit, that bit. Now they don't have to be the same size. Okay. Doesn't matter if they're not the same size. Sort of close to, it's good. You know, like not really huge, but otherwise it's good. And I have a few pages of this. That bit. This bit. I can still have this one too, can't I? This will be full of flowers. I did alright with the card. That piece. It's got a little bee on it. Thank you. Thing. The two pieces. Yep, oh, we can have both in. No, we don't know what's going to happen. We're just going to do something, aren't we? Somebody do something. And we've got a few pages here. This will do me. I hope. It should be right. Just collect up a few bits. Okay, now we need the calico, which is some about here on the table to start with anyway, so that's good. That's a good start. Yes, you've already got that torn. Already torn that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put it onto here. We're going to stitch it onto there. Okay. So that's that side. You got to put two together, right? So what you feel will look okay. You know, you don't want to. Don't worry about it too much. Like I will, of course. Need some thread. My box of cotton was there and I moved it away, so I need something that's not too thick here. You'd be able to see it too. It doesn't have to be So I'm using some of this what's the name? Pearl cotton, and we're going to put it in there. Well, that's not straight, is it? I'm shocking at this straight thing. I need it to be a bit straight, just for my own self, for my own sake. I don't know if that's quite what I want to put in here anyway, though. I think I'm going to go with these colours here somehow. I do. I'm going to have to try and make them as close as I can to the same size so I can look good. So what you're going to do now, you put that down there, and you're going to stitch this onto here and here, okay? So I've got my needle and cotton. Now this one here might be, this side might be a little bit thick. I'm going to use this finger, this is wide enough. So you put your piece on there. You'll have enough left over for the other side, and I don't know if I can get through here. I think this, oh no, it's not. So it's good when you've got a good needle. Got a knot in there, yeah. Bring it up. So stitch that on. Righto. Because I don't, well, you know, I've got a lot of bits and pieces, but I don't know that these are mostly for pages, these bits, but that's all right. You can use whatever you want for your pages. It's just, I've got a lot of pictures, I suppose, and images and things of stuff. And I could probably do with doing a bit of this too. It's really good fun, isn't it? Anything to do with stitching, I like. I'm going to have to do a few so you can see what's going to happen with them, won't you? I hope so. I've got, I don't run out of time again. Across here, we'll cut that off. And there, maybe a bit straighter that bit. You can end that off there. I only did that because that's cardboard. I wouldn't do that with other pieces. And I like this one too. It's nice, isn't it? So it might go in there. I think I'll keep away from that funny bee. Okay, so that's cut crooked too. That's some what I'm doing here today, isn't it? Cutting everything crooked. Not bad. Right. So this one here now I'm going to I'm going to stitch on this side. Okay. Okay, alright, let me do that. I'll start the knot on the inside here. I imagine you can stick this down with glue if you want to, and then stitch it, but I wouldn't because of the fact that it's going to get stuck and be hard to sew. If you don't want to do it with stitches, you can, but this is the idea, to sew it, isn't it? It's what we're doing. We're sewing it, okay? And we've got plenty of room in between the two. See that? So that's, oops, we're not there now, so everything undone. There we go. Okay, I get further up to the top there. So I'm going to get another stitch in there. Look, hang on. Actually, I might have to put a bit of glue on that because that's going to take off on me. So I'm not going to let it get away. I'm going to stick it down with a bit of glue. I shouldn't have cut it so close. That's my mistake. And then I'll do with these quilters knot thing that they put it really close to there, and you pull this through. I hope I'm still in the shot here. Sorry about this. If I made a knot. I'll cut these off a bit. They're a bit too. May have to stitch, glue some of the top bits down just in case. What did I cut that off? Okay, now I'm going to do 2 more. So we're going to need pages to write on too, aren't we? So you've got to think about that. So that's those 2. And then there's these 2. How about we do these 2 here? There you go. Now, as long as these aren't too much bigger, they'll be fine, okay, than this one, right? So it's not too much bigger. So you can put them together. So this one here is going to have some calico on it. I cannot make another video today because I just don't have the time, but I will show you in another video in another day how this goes together. But I can tell you anyway about it to start with today, so you can. I know that I've got a video on doing this because it's somewhere up there, but I don't know where it is. So I have got too many videos. I think I might have made too many. I've got thousands. I've got over 2,000 videos up there. I think I've overdone it. But then again, I've been on here for a long time. So before I never used to put them out every day, but I have been lately. For years now I've been putting them out every day. I think it's a good thing though, because people like to see videos up most days. I didn't get one up yesterday as far as I know. I know well, it was a while back now, because this will be the third one I've done today. So this has got to go onto here, right? But I don't know if I'm going to do that because I'm thinking it won't have those top bits in it. Does that matter? What did I do with this one here when I had a long bit and a short bit? It didn't matter. Doesn't make a difference. I probably didn't. Now you've got to make sure that these aren't yeah, that'll do. That'll look alright. I think. Actually, I think I might. That's a shame. I'm going to put something on the same size, just for the show and tell part today, because I need to fix up the. Well, that's no good if it's got happy birthday written all over it, is it? About the birds. They're a little bit so we can put this on here. Doesn't matter if they're sideways. Nobody's worried about that. Move. So right where you are. So the other idea would be to have that green piece the same length as another piece, so they're both the same size. The fabric, the thing to put the fabric on. I don't think I caught that properly. I'll make sure I've got that piece on the inside. You never know. I think I might show you how to sew it together now. So I won't worry about doing another video on it. I don't mind, but I know you just want to see the end result on things too. And I will show you too this later when I finish making it all the way, but I'll just show you a bit today. I hope that's not comes down further than that, but I don't think it's going. Oh yeah. Ah. I'm going to take it back that way. It's working. If it wants to go there, let it. Don't fight with it. So now what you do is you get your pieces, right? And you get all your pieces when you're finished, and you sew them together by picking up. It's not hard. I'll just do these two a bit. I can undo it anyway. You just hold on to them. You can put. I suppose you could put one on at a time, but I don't think that's an idea. Look, you just get this here, and you sew these like this, okay? And then go back that way. And you don't put it too far apart, okay? Make sure you don't pick up your paper. Pull it pretty tight, because if you need something too that's good strong, like calico or linen or something like that for your the back of it. Well, see, even this one I can use as a little booklet anyway. I don't have to make it bigger, but if I want to, I can just go and add more on to the back. You can just keep adding it on anyway by just picking them up and going through it again. Even if it's just through the one in front of it, you know, that's enough, isn't it? And hopefully now we have a booklet thingy. Look, see that? Isn't that cool? I might do all the edges. I'm going to rough it all the edges of all the pieces, and that make it look a bit interesting. So you can write on that bit and write on behind the bird bit. Yeah. I'm not going to put, if I put anything on that, it'd be paint. White paint I like to use on this sort of thing if it's heavy papers, because I think it looks really good. It makes it look a bit old, but not. And I'd rather that than the brown. Ah dear, they're chopping it to pieces now. Look at you go. Ah dear, sorry about that. It's alright though. It looks really good myself. I like it. It's cool. And all I've used is 4 pieces of cardstock. Well, 4 pieces of cardish looking thing. But you can do this with paper. You really can't scratch it like this with paper, but you know, you can put some sort of colour on it with your embossing, with your distress inks. You can distress it with your distress inks. I do love that. That's really cool, isn't it? Very nice. So there, we've made one of those, and we've made one of those, and we have put the front on the front of this. Grabbed up a few more pieces that we're going to use. So I'm a bit keen about that now. I've got me, but I'm still doing lots of sewing. Don't worry, I've still got a lot of sewing there that I'm doing. And these are really nice, aren't they? I like them. thank you very much for watching, and I hope you all have a good day and have a bit of crafting time and have a bit of fun. The way these books are put together, I think they're really cool. I do really love this one, these ideas. I really do love this idea, because I just went and picked out heaps of stuff and then just put it together. So where you've got these, I've got longer pieces so they all fit in the same length. So that's an idea. Instead of having to worry about them being all the same length, put every bit of calico can just come out the end of it. See that? See there where I've just let it come right up the end of each of those. So when I put it together, it meets up with those ones. If you get me what I'm saying. Okay. There you go. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll talk to you next time. Please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like to see more interesting things, and have a talk. Bye-bye.